part with it, sometimes about the team, and it's a good team. Gooch is insane. Justice, every time Justice leaves the team becomes nuts. Seems to be the thing. But Justice is an insane player, and Chippy is just a big ones player. So let's get on the field. We're here. We're already ready. Gooch now. Leaving that for his teammate, faking out a bit. Atomic. Leaves that one. Justice. Good pass to the side. Chippy taking control. Looking for that extra. Doesn't get the boost, so now has to force a 50 or flick. Fakes the flick. It works well. Salem with the shot. Justice with the save. Still not on net. Still bounces there. Gooch sends that one further. A little bit of breathing room now. And the Mensa. Good touch. Does not get it up, but sets his teammate up for a perfect pinch. And the save there from Chippy. Again, from the wall. Very technical. Chippy now popping it up. For past the midfield. Gets it not past the Mensa, who turns his car to make sure he touches that one. Now you have it here. Salem for the extra bump. The Mensa trying to follow that one up. Chippy reads it. Share, gets the touch, bounces in, and this attack again a 50. Let's see what Rydro thinks about this game up till now.
Well, it has been raining shots on the blue side, honestly. Like, look at how many shots they got so far, okay? So, like, I think they're definitely carrying out the momentum, and they're just kind of using the same strategy as we have seen the previous series. Basically go for so many shots and have this kind of like aggressive playstyle, and they seem to be able to keep up with the defensive rotation as well. That's helping out a lot, and we'll probably get to see Goochie Gang breaking through the pressure and trying to apply the same thing. But again, we're seeing, I would say, good pressure from both sides so far.
Yeah, when they get the pressure, they are able to keep it up very well. Now Atomic has to do a bit of acrobatics to make sure that ball gets at least a bit further away from their net. Now taking his time, seeing it for the pass to Chippy. The Mensa jumps a little bit too high. Oh, Chippy could not get the touch, but still looking to try it. Has no boost, has to flip back. It's now in defense. Damaged by the Mensa. Mensa not close enough to do anything with it really. Now Salem, good pass to Atomic. Good chance there. Drops it low, and Chippy is just standing there ready. Now, one's challenger, one's insane player, Chippy. Looks for to try and take some control. Messes up, gets boost in the corner, stays there a little bit too long, needs to goal open, and now there's a goal.
Yeah, it was a long shot, and you know, just as you were talking about Chippy, and we get to see him not really being able to get the save, but the shot was just coming out of nowhere, honestly, from Queso. So far I think we have seen them every single time they get to score first, so maybe that's something for the team, because it's helping out a lot. Like, when you're able to score first, you're definitely gonna have it like an easier time compared to your opponent, because once you get a goal, you can just maybe at least head back and keep up with the pressure and just keep on rotating, and you don't really have to do that much, and you can just play it very, very safely. And I think that's kind of thing helping out a lot with their approach in this playoff so far.
Yeah, and on the other side, I kind of like what Chippy is doing. He's moving very far up. He wants to be that offensive position for his team, but it does mean that defensively they are kind of a man short, because they always have Chippy up and can't always get touches, because all of those touches get blocked very well. And with that, yeah, Salem just gets another goal in after an extended piece of pressure.
I think just so many shots, eventually they're gonna have their moment. Eventually they're gonna break down the defense, no matter how good it is. And honestly, it's gonna be overwhelming. Like, yeah, they could get a save or two in a row, but eventually they're gonna run out of boost, and or like, if anything else, it's just gonna lead to some chaos, as we have seen. Two players just going for the save, couldn't really get it out, and already 2-0 for Queso.
Yeah, the 2-0 for Queso looking very good for them, but they start off strong in every series, and they almost faltered against Sandrock. The question is, Goochie Gang, can you do the same? Can you recover? 120 left on the clock now. Justice trying to attempt to get past Salem. Chippy now doing the same thing, also going up high. Taps you past the Mensa, but it's in the corner. And Atomic take the ball. Ball goes to the other side. It's now here for Salem. The block drops into midfield. Atomic, oh, gets blocked there by Chippy with a very good chance. Justice now wants to pinch it in front of the net. Gets it bumped up, but nobody with. And Chippy was looking for the bump. Miscommunication there on attack. 1 minute left, guys. You need to stop making mistakes. You need the goals.
Has to be so quick right now, but I think we have seen something like this before. Like, yeah, we have seen one goal, but eventually just the other team managed to hold very strongly. And I think right now, like, Queso, they have been doing a really good job when it comes to controlling the midfield. They're able to slow down the play, they're able to find each others, and I think that's more than enough to, you know, keep on controlling the ball until the timer hits 0. They got their 2 goals lead, and they don't really need to go
Oh,
for that much, but that was so close from Atomic. But they still keep the ball away for now.
yeah, hitting the ball the wrong way there a little bit, Atomic. Might be something you want to work on. Figure out which way the ball actually needs to go. Your team has figured it out though, because they're looking to get the first game in the bag. Now it is a best of 7. Best of 7s, A, take a long time, and B, a lot can happen. First games in best of 7s are like the first pancake you make. They're um yeah, they're there. It's a pancake. It still tastes good. It's nice if you have it, but it's not going to look as good as the pancakes afterwards. So for now, I think we're looking at what's going to happen with pancake number 2.
Yeah, like it's fine if you lose the first game. Again, just like I was saying, I think you could go for a lot of different strategies. Like, yeah, maybe being too aggressive doesn't work. It's fine. You could go for another approach and all. But again, like I think Queso, they don't like they're starting off very strongly. Also, just like how you said earlier. So I think the same kind of momentum just getting carried over right now, and you really wonder if they're gonna again go very very far when it comes to having the lead in the series, or maybe you're gonna see Gucci Gang responding back and tying it up again. But um, again, they're doing very well. Queso, they're just having solid pressure. Like they're just not really shooting the ball and that's it. But they're getting their chances. They're making the most out of these plays. But um, at the end, we have seen fair amount of plays coming from Gucci Gang. So maybe like in the last few seconds they have been waking up. But right now I think it's time to see if that was enough for Gucci Gang to put them back and have them maybe to be warmed up for this.
Yeah, you heard it here. Wake up, Gucci Gang. You have work to do. You don't want to fall too behind already, but now it's already on the pressure. Gooch has control with the counter attack. Dribbling it. Does not get it past Atomic. Atomic gets a wheel in. Chippy now. Good shot. Nobody there to challenge that one. It's a free shot. Chippy hits that in. And that's the good start for Gucci Gang. The first time Team Queso did not get the first goal.
Yeah, this is definitely something, but Chippy is able to capitalize on that messy situation from Queso, and they gave you the first to score. So that's something.
Yeah, here we have another attack happening. Justice, good touch. Take control now. Leaves that ball too high, so the Mensa takes that. And that ball, pass it really good to Atomic. Atomic, shot. And Chippy there. It's still going good, bouncing back and forth. Justice with a very high ball, does not read it too well. Chippy has to interfere. Mensa blocks, gets in between there, wants to get that counter attack going. For that pitch, not getting anywhere near, so it's still on for Gooch. Gooch does not get a favorable 50. That's okay. Mensa here gets a flick past one, taps it up again, looking for the reset, gets it there. Oh, the wave dash, better said. Gets it there, but it's not good enough. Defense still holds Justice. Counter-attacking with Chippy, leaving the goal open. And they get it towards the net. It drops in, and Gooch has to save that one. Big overcommit there from Gucci Gang. Wonder what's going to happen.
And they're trying to reverse the whole thing. You can see that how eager they want to score, and Atomic with a beautiful redirect, and we're gonna have a tie game. That was a really good read, Dimensus, or maybe I think it was a bit of an accidental touch from Gucci Gang, but look at how Atomic, look at how quick he was to get the read and also the touch, and that was wonderful to see.
That was a nutty touch there. That was an insane play, and tying it up that way, that's gonna be hard on Gucci Gang. Atomic now has to play that one to the side. Stadium. It's a good pinch, very long clear. Gooch has a touch. It's important. Justice now keeps control. He's on the wall for the extra block. Get it on Salem. Salem not being outplayed. Justice now is back all alone. Has the boost, has a chance. Gets demoed for his troubles. Mensa looking for more of them. Oh, Atomic looking to do something fancy. Not get anywhere near that. Save it. Now, pass to the middle. Pushes that forward. Shot on net. Save is there. Another chance here for Atomic. He plays it to the side. Bit of a weird choice there, and both teams kind of struggling to keep the game as clean as they want to.
Yeah, but for Queso, I think they're going for plenty of solo plays at the moment, so I think they're kind of aware of this kind of situation as we get to see a double commit in the defense, but again, they get away with it. But I think they don't really want to risk and having both players overcommitted and just leaving the player in the back just all by himself. And that demo just created enough space. Queso, they get to have the shot, but that didn't really seem to be quick enough. But good pressure out of the leads, and Chippy with a solo play, almost getting this one in. But again, we're seeing two shots going in from both sides, and they're still tied up 1-1.
Yeah, that Chippy chance should have been popped in. Not getting that one might come back to haunt them. Just this pass is a little bit weak. Atomic will play it one week. Gooch, good block there on midfield, keeping up the pressure. Chippy now as well, trying to use his flip for that. Nowhere near successful. Atomic, 50, again in the corner. Gooch tries to play that one away, gets blocked in midfield, it bounces awkwardly. Gooch cannot get the touch there. But now it's Chippy. Chippy can show him show us what you got. Gets the pass to Justice. Justice with the shot. Triple commit there to get that one away. Another 50. Another Gooch stand. Gucci looking for it. No touch to the goal. Justice though gets blocked by Sailor. Atomic tries to extend that one to midfield. Looking good. Chippy sent that one very far. Flies there, but it's going to hit the wall. The bounce is good. Atomic came back just in time to save that one, and it's still 1-1 with 50 seconds left.
Yeah, just the pressure looking really dangerous, to be honest. It just like gets very, very close and then gets cleared, and the same thing happens, but it's gonna be in the other side, and this is how it has been like for the past few minutes. And you'll wonder if you're gonna see a goal sneaked in, or maybe you're gonna see an overtime. A great passing play, and maybe you get to see a denial of an overtime. As I was just speaking of it, and it just happens again.
What a pass there from Atomic. That was disgusting back to Salem. You saw it was a risky play because all two players were up in the corner there. So the pass to the corner was like, well, one of us is going to get the ball. But passing the ball back to your midfield teammate, risking that chance, but getting it done that well, that is insane to see. And now it's time for Gucci Gang. Can they get back to it? Bounce there, pops it forward to Mensa. Able to say thank you for that. Chippy into that midfield control. Gets that block, bounces up still a little bit awkwardly. Mensa there for the pass though, trying to follow it up himself. Gets the block over Gooch. Chippy extends that one forward. The goal not open. Atomic already back. He's just trying to waste time, seeing if he can get to the end of this. Bounces forward, it's still up. Salem here has a chance. Pops that forward, wants to extend that lead, wants to make sure that nothing bad happens here. The shot is there. We got a 3-1, and Atomic is the one to take it. What a game again. Team Queso taking game 2 as well.
Yeah, they were going for solo plays, and right now we get to see wonderful passing plays from Queso. But I think they proved that it doesn't really matter who's gonna score first. They still gonna win, and they're already up by 2 in the series. And you definitely don't want to let this thing just snowball on you. Like, yeah, it's best of 7. You can have more chances, but it's just like the more you just maybe get a little bit more relaxed, this is where Queso is just gonna be extending their lead, and like when it's gonna be 3-0 in the series, I think this is where it's gonna cause a lot of troubles because like yeah, Gucci Gang had good plays, but at the end they fell short against Queso, and game number 3 could be very, very important. They don't want to fall behind way too far, and again, like Queso, again, like I said, it doesn't it really seem to be important. Like, yeah, who's gonna score first? They're always having the momentum. They're always having more control, and also those passing plays. He just like can't deny how good they were.
Yeah, those passing plays were nutty. I'm I'm feeling that Team Queso is not just warming up, but is starting to look like dominant through all of this. They took down Sandrock. Sandrock that wasn't really performing that well, but Gucci Gang is a team that still has a potential to pop off completely. But I'm not sure if they can get that done right now. I'm really wondering how well this is going to go. Uh, It's an uphill battle for Goochie Gang. They want to win this next one because they don't want to fall too far behind. At 3-0 down, like you said, it's going to be a nail in the coffin on its own. So let's see how it goes. Atomic here, plays that ball away. Pretty well. Get that one forward. Chippy, bring it in. Bounces good. Bounces far forward. Oh, good pinch there. Atomic, get that one. Bounces well. Hold bounces. Hold bounce bounce. That's what the ball does. It bounces. Chippy, nothing here. Gooch gets beaten. Drops it from the net. This is a good one and a very good chance there for the Mensa.
That was so quick. Like, yeah, maybe that pass didn't really connect, but look at how fast Dementa was to finish the job, and they have their 1-goal lead in a matter of seconds, and they seem to be really confident to go for like pushes upfield and like be committed to these plays, and all of them were there, and you know how risky that was, but they're still able to get the job done.
Yep, they're still able to get that job done. Chippy here now, able to look for that extra pass and not get it. Controls here. Gooch, risky 50. Atomic, beaten out. Mensa there though. Chippy, able to take that one away. Looking for Gooch, trying to get that pass there. Sailing in between there. Good 1-2 pass. Can they get it past Justice? They do get it past Justice. And it goes in 2-0 up now for Team Queso.
And I think they got everything. They get their placements, they get their passing plays, and that was so quick to extend their lead, and being done by 2 like this quickly. This is definitely not the start that you want to have. Yeah, you went down by 2, and you want to make sure to have at least maybe a little bit more of consistent defense. Like, yeah, you don't really have to push that hard, just at least have a consistent defense, and eventually gonna have your chances, and there is nothing wrong with this kind of approach. Queso, they have proved that it has been working. So again, like Queso extending their lead, I think again the momentum isn't really going anywhere. Like, they're still having these plays, and they're able to connect plenty of plays together.
Now they're coming in for demo plays as well. They're really putting everything to Goochie Gang. They're saying, Goochie Gang, you better come up with your A game because we're going to keep wrecking you if you don't. Here now, Chippy wants to get a counter goal for him. He needs to step up for his team. He needs to make sure that with his team, they can get something done. But for now, not looking good. So, it's a pass one. Say already waiting there. Bounces off the backboard. Chippy now with control. Takes it slow. Able to pass one. Mensa now challenging in the corner. Get it past there. Bounces very far up. Mensa following it pretty well. Use that extra touch. Salen just had a bit of a discussion with the Atomic there to who should go. Now, Mensa, good pass. Atomic pops it down. Justice there. Takes control on the goal line. Able to keep that calm and collected. Well played, but can they get something else out of it? Salen says no.
I think they're just trying to be a little bit more careful when it comes to having those clears. They definitely want to make sure that they can be productive enough, but another passing play get to connect from Queso. Yeah, it gets kind of safe, but again, it just Selen is there in the right position, waiting in the corner, and the reaction time was there, and the other player, I believe it was Atomic, finished it off, and 3-0 with 2 minutes remaining. I think this is definitely the biggest win we have seen so far from Queso in this series.
Yeah, Queso with like at least the best dominating game up till now. Still 2 minutes left though. Not everything is said. And Justice here wants to take it up, but they get it upfield here. Can they get it past the Mensa? No. Complete control there. Takes it easy. Takes it calm. All the play is there for Team Queso in that corner. Justice gets past it again while rotating in midfield. Now it's Tom. Pops that one down. Almost gets it in front of the net there. The Mensa still continuing that attack forward. Not able to get anywhere further. Hit the block either. Falling scarily, but still Chippy there. Chippy to Justice. A little bit too hard. Chippy needs to follow that one up. It bounces off the board. Can somebody get there? Salen is, of course, the first one to get there. Now Gooch on the other side. Keeping up that pressure. They can keep this up. They might be able to do something. Off the side wall. for a teammate. One of them misses it. And there it is, the double save. It needed to happen. But now is the chance. Pass to Chippy. Still blocked pretty damn well. Gooch puts it in front of Atomic. Atomic gets it in front of the net. And there is no finish. But it seems scrambling most of the time here for Gucci Gang. Oh my lord. That's a miss and a half.
Not sure if he got a touch or that was a complete fake. Yeah, Atomic didn't really get the touch, and I think that did the fake, and they got everything. They got their physical plays as well, and right now they get their fakes, so you really want to be careful of when to go against them because they always seem to be able to find ways to get past the defense, and they really showed it in this game. Like, they're having plenty kind of offensive plays, and they're gonna possibly go with a little bit of everything at this point.
Yep, they're going with a little bit of everything. See if they can get that done. Oh, Atomic. That back to Salin. Skippy. No, they would have it there. But re-jump gang, magic happening, and I have a feeling that we're seeing here a Team Queso that's having a bit of fun being this far ahead.
Yeah, I also think that's the case as Atomic goes for a flip reset, and you know they already get the game in the bag, but they're gonna be up by 3, and just like you know, it's gonna be such a big mountain to climb being done by 3 in the series, and you have to win 4 games in a row. But we get to see Salem. They're definitely not done from scoring, and they get the 5th goal in 0 seconds.
Is it? Did people know that it was a best of 7?
I'm kind of wondering too. Or maybe it's gonna be car change.
Yeah, it's probably going to be car change. Let's assume that it is that, and people didn't just rage skate something for no reason. That would be a bit lame, right? So let's see if we can get Gucci Gang back on the field with a change of car, and hope from there we will see a better performance from them. Can they bring this back? Do you think it's possible? Team Queso looks amazing right now. So do you think Gucci Gang is standing a chance?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to say no because Queso, like after having like such a big win like this, especially like beating Central Gaming and they're like up by 3, and you have seen them, they're like kind of having fun and like at near the end of the game, they're just going for a little bit from everything. They're going for fakes and flip reset. Atomic, like he could be very mechanical when he needs to. Uh, really need to see a whole different kind of performance from Gucci Gang because they kind of started a game where they first scored against Queso, but they couldn't really hold into it long enough. So it's gonna be very interesting. Like, yeah, maybe it's the car change that's gonna do it for Gucci Gang because it's gonna be now or nothing for them. So they really need to have a clean start. They need to um, just be careful, like don't double commit, especially in defense. And there's nothing wrong with starting things very slow. And I think Chippy, he's definitely a good player when it comes to being like in defense and offense. So he'll be helping out a lot. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how Gucci Gang gonna be playing in this game.
Yep, and with that playing in the game, you see it here bouncing off the backboard. Oh, the shot chance was there with the Mensa with an insane save. It's already starting off like fire, and Gucci Gang seems to be angry, wants to prove a point here, wants to show that they're not going to just be knocked out. Chippy gets outplayed by Salin. Salin able to get in front, but Gucci now not able to follow that one up far enough. Bounces up once again. Justice passes to midfield. Atomic already ready. Send that up to the Mensa. Mensa has the ball. Bounces it down pretty slow. And Gooch now gets a little bit of a touch, but again they lose control. They're trying to get midfield now. And Justice, you see it here, passes into that mid, but Chippy gets a shot. Not enough mustard, not enough precision, and the Mensa again with a monstrous save, keeping their team at 0-0 like this.
Yeah, they started really hot, and I think this could be it. Like, if they can continue playing like this, they can have their moment where they go again on the lead first, and maybe even win this game. A great shot comes in from Gooch, catching everybody off guard. And as I was speaking of that first goal, and we just get to see it happen right away, and everybody got outpaced from it, so nobody could really keep up. And that's a lot of speed for a shot that's like simple, like underground. So they take the lead, and they need to keep up with the same kind of pressure.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot. Atomic now showing us the same thing Justice did last game, able to keep complete control on the goal line. Now we're going to see, can Team Queso, now that they're being challenged, can they come back into this? Can they show themselves to just finish this series out? Looking for it. As he played, good touch there from the Mensa. Tries to keep control, it's not get it over Gooch, so he now is the one. Gets in it the other way, gets it up high. Atomic really quickly there though. Chippy, block is good, bouncing into the corner. Chippy now there, gets another 50. Gets assailant, pops it into midfield. The shot is there to Mensa. Can he get the extra touch in there? Just is going to beat him to it. No, it's Chippy eventually taking that ball, hitting it to the other side, and now it's Chippy looking further for Justice. Finds Justice, but the Mensa there now. Able to get there. Justice, you do it. You get past him. Not right now, and for it to be good, Assailant here for the dribble. Ah, get it. Boost. Gets dribble, gets a chance, gets a block. Block not good enough yet. And it's still 1-0. Still looking good for Goochie Gang, but can they keep this up?
Yeah, it seems to be. They almost got countered again, but double demo happens, but they're still able to keep up with the control. But they need to be a little bit more careful, and nobody followed up that play. It was a really good carry from Justice to send it to the backboard, and it just landed very smoothly. But again, that could have been the goal to secure the lead for Goochie Gang. But I've seen Queso just being very, very close toward each other's, and this could be very problematic and almost a rule number 1 from Atomic and GP, but doesn't really happen and doesn't really connect as smooth as possible.
Good chance here. Chippy pops it up a bit risky. A bit frisky with that ball, and it's still dropping to midfield. But Gooch already there. Now following up with Chippy. Chippy bounces that one down. Nobody there for that empty pass. And it's again on the other side. Gooch now almost gets demoed for his troubles. Block is still good. Pressure still on. Chippy waits there for that one. Good block and air. Now Mensa has all the time in the road. Pops it further up. Wanting to waste some time. Atomic gets the pass. Now it's Salem. Salem, what can you do with this? Not too much. As Chippy says no. The shot is there. They tie it up, and Atomic says, we're 1-1. We don't want to go to game 5. Game 4 is good enough for us.
Big mistouch from GP, but again, Queso, they seem to be very well positioned in the offense to follow up these mistouches and punish their opponents for the mistakes, and we get to see an equalizer happen like in the last minute. But yeah, I think Goochie Gang, again, they're having really good plays, especially the offense, and they have been keeping their opponents like on their toes most of the times, and we get to see another banger comes in from Salem and Atomic. Atomic just sends it to the midfield, and again, they have been able to capitalize in these plays from the midfield, and they steal the lead in a blink.
Yeah, a bit of mispositioning there on the goal line from Gooch and Justice. One of them would preferably be up to challenge that, and the other would be a little bit further, maybe even back post, to be able to save that ball. A bit uncharacteristic from these high-level players, but mistakes can happen, and that looks like a dire situation now. 40 seconds left. Chippy gets the block there, not able to keep control. Gooch now gets it past to his teammate. Teammate gets it on, gets demoed for the problem. Mensa be there. Last 30 seconds. Chances are here. Gooch off the backboard, going for demo plays. Desperation is here. Shot is even better. Touch is even good. Gooch gets it in. We're 2-2, and we're looking for overtime.
Chippy wasn't leaving the upfield for nothing. Getting the demos, just creating the space, and they finally get the space to work with, and they managed to tie it up before we get to see the timer hit 0. So they're not really going anywhere, even though the lead got stolen really quickly. But as I was speaking, it just happens again, and right now it's gonna be 14 seconds left, so they have to do it all over again.
Oh, the double commit there, trying to get that ball out of defense, fails completely and leaves the net wide open once again. Goochie Gang is not consistent enough. Team Queso, I mean, on paper, an insane team, like really are, and are showing how good they can be. Atomic Mensa, they've all been long-time players. They've been good and at the top level, but can we keep it up now? Is there a chance, or Is the Mensa just saying, no, we're finishing this one off very quickly. And with that, a 4-0 sweep for Team Queso in the semis.
I think they're really on fire. Like every game has been a big statement from Queso. And even though like when the game got set up, like look at how quick they were to respond back and just go back on the lead. And we have seen them getting that 0 second goal. Even if they were winning, yeah, like that goal does nothing. But mentally, it could be helping out a lot for Queso to stay as confident as possible, especially getting the win against Central Gaming and right now getting a sweep 4-0 against Gucci Gang, and right now they got the place secured. So they're looking like a very, very good team. I was like, yeah, haven't really seen it before, but right now they definitely solid.
Yeah, definitely very solid. And they are your first known finalist here. Of course, there's a third place match as well. So you can see Gucci Gang again facing off against Caliente or Gemini, whoever wins there. The score there at the moment is 2-1 for Caliente. Gemini taking one with a 2-4 scoreline. Caliente looking very strong on that other side with a 5-2 and 7-3 win. So Caliente looking strong. Send them your energy. I know we're not streaming it, but it is going to be really, really tense. And we've even heard it's a 3-1 already for Caliente. Caliente doing insane right now. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it's going to happen and how that's going to like eventually fare out.
Yeah, I think this is a tournament where a lot of maybe like underdogs would make a name for themselves, and we're really gonna see a good example of that. And even though we're not really gonna be staying um, casting the next games, I believe it's gonna be taken by Stealthy Wolf and
Yes.
Perino. I think
Yeah.
that's how the name's supposed to be pronounced, but I really can't wait to see the games like from the stream, I believe. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah, like it's definitely exciting. Like, yeah, we're not really gonna see the most known teams to be winning again. So it's just like, yeah, like maybe a team that's gonna show up out of nowhere. I kinda believe that it's gonna be Queso, but you never really know. Like, you really haven't really seen the teams in the upper bracket. So again, I'm so excited, even though I'm not gonna be casting, but I'm still excited to see those games.
Yes, and we of course will be bringing you those game as Rocket Dash, like my co-caster already said. This is it for us. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. There will be other casters taking over, so do not touch that browser. We'll be back after a break, and then we'll see you again in the chat, and hopefully enjoy some more beautiful Rocket League.